Okay, so in this bowl I have my liquids of the mixture, which were my aloe vera juice and my apple cider vinegar. I used 1/4 a cup of aloe vera juice and 3 tablespoons of the apple cider vinegar. And now I'm adding in my 6 to 7 tablespoons of the Bentonite Clay. You can't see it here, but it is fizzing, which is completely normal. It's just part of the reaction with the vinegar. And you want to make sure that you're mixing this in non-metal containers. So don't use a metal bowl, and do not use a metal spoon or fork or utensil. It can cause a reaction that you don't want to occur, that can release like impurities and toxins into your mix. So here I'm just mixing with the tail end of my Denman brush, just because it was what was nearby and non-metal, ridding it of all the clumps and stuff like that. And now I'm going to add my Rosemary Essential Oil, which is completely optional. I put in about 7 to 8 drops, which may be a bit much to some, but it definitely cuts that smell of the vinegar, and it has some benefits for the hair, which I can put in the box below. Now I'm going to add my 2 teaspoons of conditioner. It's optional, and you can use whatever conditioner you prefer. I will not be conditioning my hair in the shower after rinsing this out, so I just figured it would add a little bit more moisture, as well as help cut that vinegar smell. And there's no set amount on how much conditioner you have to add or don't need to add or whatever, or should add. I just chose 2 teaspoons because I felt like that would be enough to do what I needed it to do. And you just mix. Yeah, I know, it's bad, I know. But it's hair day, y'all. It's hair day. So I'm going to section this off and put it into about 4 sections, which it's pretty easy right now because this is done on pretty much a detangled twist out that's been bunned up and such like that, but sectioning wasn't too bad because it had already been detangled in the styling process. And I'm just pinning, I think 2 of them I pinned up with like bobby pins, and the other 2 I did with a scrunchie. Yeah, I know, it's cute. So I'm going to prep the hair for the actual application process, and in my water bottle is good old H2O. It's about 4 parts water, 1 part aloe vera juice, and about 5 to 6 drops of Rosemary Essential Oil. Trying to divide the section a little bit smaller. And I'm going to detangle with my Denman brush just to make sure that I won't have to mess with my curls after they're already, clumped together and such of that nature. And I'm going to apply the clay. I would suggest that you detangle before you add your clay because it can be a little hard to detangle once the clay is already on there, especially depending on the thickness of your clay mixture. And pay special attention to the areas that you think would have the most product built up, such as your scalp and a couple inches from your scalp. I didn't focus too much on my ends this go around because I didn't feel like there was going to be that much need for that, and then as I wash it out, it'll definitely work its way through the hair shaft on its way out. As you can see, it's a little bit more difficult with my Denman going through there, and I'm going to just twist it off. And move to my next section. Spray it down. I got to the tangle, so I'm going to do that now after I put a little bit of clay on it. Put some more clay up there. Get them edges, girl. And voila. Yes, I know I got a big old patch of clay sitting on top of my head, but it's fine. It's all good. I think I had a total of 8 twists, 4 on each side. Now I'm going to show you how I basically just did not manipulate the curls too much. I just pretty much ran my hands along it as if I was like squeezing out water. I did not disturb the curls. It may look like I'm finger detangling them, but I'm actually not. I'm just picking it up and letting it drop from my fingers. I have not used any brush or anything like that in the shower. I just simply untwisted my twists and let the water work its way through, and I massaged my scalp. Yes, I see I got on earrings. I didn't even realize it until I was in the shower recording. And you can see the definition that it gave me there, as well as here about 10 minutes after I was out of the shower. There's no product on here. This is simply after I rinsed out the product and hopped out and dried off and threw some clothes on. And it does not smell like vinegar, which was my number one concern every time I do this mix. I just don't want it to smell like vinegar.